Hello, people, and welcome to another edition of yours truly, Josiah Willis, here with another reaction. Let's go right ahead and get back to it. Back to some hip-hop. Y'all already know what it is. We got my guy, Mr. Half Man, Half Amazing himself, Nas. That's right. Nas is back with another album after dropping off one of my favorite albums of 2021, King's Disease 2. He has presented us, I want to say, was it last week? Magic. And while now I did Rare, and that was the first track off of King's Disease. Now we got the next first track off of the Magic album, which is Speechless. Because, let me in awe. So I have heard this song before. I heard the Home and Chart album. Check it out if you get a chance. It came out on Christmas Eve. Dope body work by Nas, man. Just surprisingly just released it. And to shape things even better, come 2022, we are going to be met with King's Disease Part 3. Just like, how's he do it? How does Nas do it, man? It's crazy. And the first two have been so great. Some people have argued that the first one, ended up winning a Grammy. Everybody didn't think that should have won. Freddie Gibbs should have won around that time. Then there's another argument to be made as far as the case that King's Disease 2 may have sounded a whole lot better than the first, offering. Now with the third one, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be real tough. And Hit Boy, unrated producer, man, should be the award producer of the year of 2021. But in spite of all that, let's go right ahead and get to this song. So I'll shake my hands one more time, rub it all together. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, please do me a quick favor before we go ahead and get to this reaction. Like, comment, subscribe, and views. Put your minds out there. The link of this song will be down in my description below. Quiet, you guys. This is Nas Speechless, produced by Hit Boy from the album Magic. Turn this up.
I don't even know what's going on no more. I don't even know what's happening, man. There ain't no answers. I'ma figure some shit out, though, yeah?
Good beat.
Yeah.
Hard. East Coast, hard.
Just trying to get my weight up.
You already know what it is.
Try to get all my watches in order. Get my safe up. Get great. I'm 21 years past the 27 club. It's like I went back into my past and then I sped it up. Robert Johnson, Winehouse, and Morrison found what heaven was. Heaven on earth, this shit is magic with no fairy dust. Home of the gully gangster, the gruesome and the scary stuff. I told my brother, jump fuck them, they gon' go through hell with us. They don't have a history in the streets that compare with us. Hood niggas, they wanna be us. Thugs in the St. Regis, only thing undefeated is time. The second is the internet, number 3 is this rhyme. Before security, my dog had to sneak in the 9. God must be on my side, I had to eat and provide. My winning streak is divine. I told Thun, leave the street shit behind. Don't let them hype you with slow run beats, cheating the grind. Dog, I'm telling it like it is. You gotta deal with the consequence when you better than niggas' cribs. Nigga, you better be ready to sit. Dope dealers, street hustlers, pop cases, throw dice on pavement, cop cases, big gamblers, scullies, high faces, gang wars, hot spots, police raided, left them speechless. Left them speechless. Pick her down on this luck rapper, Betty Broker. The arrogance of a crackhead, mad at a weed smoker, or a pill taker who hated the still wine drinker. A killer who use a gun that hate on a knife swinger. Aight, I get it, it's who the littest, we in competition. Y'all did it first and me to death, I got a proposition. You and your brother stop plotting on each other, plot on millions. Educate yourself, find to different areas of interest. Spread your bets out, double down on what's working, then you double up. Hands on your paper, they send the hate no matter what you touch. Honestly, I'm speechless. Fly to Greece, 20 pointers on a chain, I freaked it. Long chair in the hood, sitting comfortably. I must be insane, giving you bars, running companies. I'm done with the redundancies. Checking on my history, making content for Viacom, licensing music to Tiffany's. I come from dope dealers, street hustlers, pop cases, throw dice on pavement, cop cases, big gamblers, scullies, high faces, gang wars, hot spots, police raided, left them speechless. Just like when the judge read the sentence, threw your life away in minutes. Left them speechless. The bounce back,
Especially when you play.
feeling when they thought that you was finished. Leave them speechless.
That reality. Speechless. Yeah, man. That's one of the hardest intros I've heard off of, a 15th album, man. This is Nas' 15th album, which is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Just the other, day, we was talking about Illmatic. I don't know. Some years ago, we were talking about Illmatic, you know what I'm saying? Nas's, perhaps Nas's greatest album. I still feel like he's always has greater projects than that, but let everybody tell it, that was his best body of work. So yeah, man, let's go right ahead and get to the lyrical breakdown. For what I can say about the message, Nas is talking about, making it through, how he grew up around New York, Queensbridge, and seeing, hey, quiet, and seeing certain things like, violence, within his eyes. He lost his friend, Ill Will, to gun violence. He talks about how he's made a comeback in the music industry after he was declared, someone was telling him he was done, he was gone, especially when his feud with Jay-Z, that everybody was saying Nas wasn't, he wasn't there yet. He wasn't, he was there, but like, he's kind of like faded. And Nas has, tremendously put out so much bodies, so much work into his material that, you can classify, that he is one of the greatest to ever do it. And it's always remained consistent over the last, I don't know how many decades, but he's here. So let's go right ahead and get towards the first verse, minus the intro, which there is none. Lyrical breakdown needed. Here we go. I'm 21 years past the 27 club. So I believe Nas is around his 40s. I want to say, how old is Nas? I think he's 48, 49. Yeah. So he's 21 past being 27. You know what I mean? He's already lived through 27. But the 27 club refers to people who have died at that, based off of drug and alcohol abuse or just violent means, such as like homicide, suicide, and, other things as well. Certain things that happen as far as like car accidents too, because celebrities haven't been able to make it past through 27. Sometimes you won't be making past 25. And that's a hip hop reference when you talk about Tupac. So yeah, it's like I went back into my past and then I sped it up. Robert Johnson, Winehouse, and Morrison found where heaven was. So Robert Johnson, Amy Winehouse, and Jim Morrison were three great musicians that did music the best way they could. Amy Winehouse, if you know what happened with her. Same thing with Robert Johnson and Jim Morrison, respectively, because I don't want to, go for the cause of death as to how they passed away, but just know they are no longer here with us. But they are still considered legends and great musicians for what they did offer and contribute to this world. Heaven on earth, this stuff is magic with no fairy dust. That's slick. So, putting off the magic with what you can do, but it's not no imaginary stuff, no fantasy. It's real. It's reality. Home of the gully, gangster, the gruesome, and the scary stuff. I told my brother Jug, forget them, they gonna go through hell with us. You know what I'm saying? Not literal hell, but hell while on earth. I'm talking about, him and his brother Jungle from Bravehearts. They don't have the history in the streets that compare with us. Hood homies, they want to beat us, thugs in the St. Regis. Only thing undefeated is time. Second is the internet. Number 3 is this rhyme. So, time conquers all things. The internet is forever on there, you know what I'm saying? You go through Twitter, Black Twitter, you know what I'm saying? You see where everybody do their thing as far as jokes. And then even at Nas' current age, he can still keep it at a level where he rhymes over and over. He's one of the most intricate rappers I have ever heard in the history of hip-hop. Before security, my dog had sneak in the 9. God must be on my side. I had to eat and provide. My winning streak is divine. I told Dunn, leave the street stuff behind. Don't let them hype you. A slow run beats cheating the grind. Dog, I'm telling you like it is. You gotta deal with the consequence. When you run in a homie's crib, homie, you better be ready to sit. So just another way of Nas talking about how he had to leave the criminal life behind. Not to say that he was also a criminal, but he knew where he was around certain people that would carry on that life. However, as we all know, he escaped it. Chorus: dope dealers, street hustlers, pop cases, throw dice on pavement, cop chases, big gamblers, scullies, high faces, gang wars, hot spots, police raided. So he's painting this picture of, if you think about New York State of Mind, you know what I'm saying, Nas is the first song, no, the second track, which is actually the first song on the album of Illmatic. Nas paints the picture throughout the whole entire album of what it was like growing up in Queensbridge, New York, his hometown, or where he stayed at. And he talked about like seeing violence, seeing people sell drugs, seeing people get arrested, seeing certain things happen where you had to gamble over things and you had to, rob just to make a living. And he saw all that. But in his case, he left them all speechless because he was able to get through that and make a career living in rap music for the industry. And thus stands. Verse 2, pick a down on his luck rapper that he broke with the arrogance of a crackhead mad at a weed smoker, or a pill taker who hate a distilled wine drinker, a killer who used a gun to hate on a knife swinger. So he's going to use a gun to go right here and kill him easily, rather than use a knife, because a knife can only, stab you for seconds, but it won't necessarily kill you unless you go at the throat. I'm not condoning violence. I'm just saying if this is ways of going about doing retaliation and I guess looking to get things by. I get it. It's who the lit is. We in competition. Y'all did it first. It be the death. I got a proposition. You and your brother stop plotting on each other. Plot on millions. I love that. So y'all did it first. Be the death. I got a proposition. I think he's referring to Hip Hop Is Dead. Nas's I forget what album title or as far as rank of number that is, but Hip Hop Is Dead is an album by Nas where he directed maybe hip hop isn't the same as it used to be because of the commercial appeal that has dominated it over the last few years now. But then I like the line where he says, you and your brother stop plotting on each other, plot on millions. Man, stop with all the, if y'all blood brothers especially too, and y'all just going, head to head. I mean, I know that from my own right. Like, no, like, let's build with each other. Let's continue to make money. Let's plot on millions. Let's get to our riches and, our future. Rather than just being bitter and continuing animosity towards one another. It's not healthy. Educate yourself. Find 10 different areas of interest. Spread your bets out. Double down on what's working, then you double up. Hand on your paper. They send and hate no matter what you touch. Honestly, I'm speechless. Facts. Always send and hate. It's going to come with that. Fly to Greece. 20 points on the chain. I freaked it. So he's just flexing how he got himself a chain. But he's referencing to the Greek freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo, who is known for being, I believe, the first Greek basketball player as well. And it's funny because it also correlates with what he said in the first verse about 27. He averaged 27 points throughout the whole entire 2021 to 22 season so far. So shout out to Giannis, by the way. He's killing it. Lawn chair in the hood, sitting comfortably. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Just another flex. I must be insane giving you bars running companies. I'm done with the redundancies. Checking on my history. Making content for Viacom. Licensed music to Tiffany's. I come from. So Nas is just letting you know where his future plans are at. What I'm saying? Even in the state of him doing music. He also has other business ventures that he's getting through. I saw this ad on, one of my videos where he's doing like a app where he helps artists help better with storytelling as far as rap. I'm going to download the app. And I'm going to try to, praise myself because Nas not only one of my favorite rappers, I think he's one of the greatest, if not the greatest rapper of all time. And I wouldn't expect anything less to get someone to mentor me for me to overcome my inability to write music when it comes to storytelling. I think I do need some help with that because I'm one who struggles with writer's block. That's why I haven't gotten content out, and plus, I'm trying to get things done. So stay tuned. These will come around. But enough about me. This was Nas Speechless from the album Magic, produced by Hit Boy. Hit Boy, you did it again. Bravo. That was fire production, by the way. And ladies and gentlemen, please do me a quick favor before we end off this reaction, and that is to like, comment, subscribe, and views. Put your minds out there. The link of this song will be down in my description below. I said what I said. King Life, we are out.